Hi, everyone.
Hello.
Welcome to News Blast. It's our post-Oscar style recap.
Yeah.
I'm Caitlin. This is Whitney. She's got her really bright nails, which I'm loving
I know. They're
right
like
now.
super highlighter yellow.
I like it. All right, we've got a ton of stuff to get into. For whatever reason, they were bringing it last night.
They were. I love Oscar fashion so much, and last night did not disappoint.
And we could narrow it down, so we didn't. So let's
We
get
have
into
the longest list imaginable, but it's okay.
Okay, and some are great, some are not so great. I feel like we're going to debate a few of
touch on
these.
it.
Some of these I was a little disappointed. Okay, let's kick it off. Margot Robbie.
Yes. Look at this.
Here she is in white Chanel.
Oh my God.
And a new haircut.
Yeah, she has a much shorter little bob haircut. I'm obsessed with this dress. White looks amazing on her. She looks like a walking angel, you guys. And then I love the off the shoulder, how it's a strapless dress, but then, you know, the
sort of
feature
swagged
right there.
almost.
It's beautiful. It's very romantic.
I really liked, can we go back to the longer version so we can see? I like you said, the sort of swagging with the sleeve, but I also like how it's carried down with the draping and the layers of the bottom. I don't know if I'm digging the purse with the strap. I just don't think she needed it.
Yeah, she could have walked without a purse, period.
Yeah, she didn't necessarily need it, but purses have been, we've been seeing an uptick of those on the red carpet, so I think we can expect a little bit more from that. And then she changed.
I liked this better.
And this is also Chanel.
Yeah, this to me is just so romantic, but like stunning. It makes you makes your jaw drop. Like it's so blinged out. I love this. The purse is amazing.
Really
with
works
this.
for this.
So with this look in this purse, it goes. But the other one, like you said, I don't think she even needed to carry a purse.
And I think that with this look, you see, I love this close-up, how you can see how ornate the dress is. And like you said, it was very, very blinged out. It has that sort of Baroque style. But because of the sheer and the short dress underneath, it looks like a party dress.
It just looks so much fun. I want to wear this dress. She just rocked it.
All right, moving on.
Yes.
Shock of all shocks.
This one was
Shock of all
fantastic.
shocks.
Usually one of the most beige people. We can usually predict what she's going to walk down the red carpet in. Jennifer Gardner blew our minds in this cobalt blue Versace dress. Cobalt.
You're adding no R.
Okay, cobalt. It's
there
a
you
very
go.
hard word, you guys.
Colbert.
But I mean, look at her. This is fantastic. This just grabs your attention right away. She has the romantic, like Hollywood swept hair. I love everything about this. I don't know if I've seen her look this good. Honestly.
It's been a minute since we've seen it. It's a really bold look for her. The saturation of the color is so high that the dress almost looks like it glows. I love the sort of asymmetrical Grecian draping. It fit her like a glove. In the close-up, you can see the little drop of her, that earring, and at the top it carries on that cobalt color.
Yeah.
It was such a winner for me and completely unexpected for Jennifer Garner.
Me too. This blew my mind. As soon as I saw her get out of the car, I was like, yes, Jennifer Garner, yes, you win.
Yeah, I was shocked. The men were bringing it.
Yes.
Chadwick Boseman, in Givenchy.
Stop it. Stop right now. Look at this. This coat is everything. The embellishment on the collar. I
love that he's doing the Wakanda Forever.
Yes, and we just saw that movie on Friday. We went in a big group, and it was such a good film. And then to see him come and sport, and he
looks like this is what T'Challa would wear to the Oscars if T'Challa was a real person.
Which I honestly think a lot of people in Black Panther walked the red carpet, and I saw that kind of go with them too. We'll get to it, but Lupita Nyong'o, her character too. So
we'll get down to
he is my best dressed, hands down, as far as the men in the category
and
go.
I love the length of the jacket. It's very regal. That embellishment and embroidery in the front carried through to the back. I also love the sort of bishop's collar, and it's in all black. It's just a really non-traditional spin on a traditional look, and it just worked.
And I love that he is one of the only men that sport jewelry on the carpet.
Yeah.
I love that he had jewelry on. I loved everything about this look. It was my favorite.
Okay, next up is Daniel Kaluuya, also in Black Panther, but he was there for Get Out.
Get Out.
So Daniel Kaluuya, and he is in Bruno Cucinelli. And Bruno Cucinelli is, remember when we got those photos of Jennifer Lopez and Alex Rodriguez shopping together?
Yeah.
They were at Bruno Cucinelli.
Okay.
And this is a bronze, sort of bronzy copper, almost kind of mustard tone, depending on the light, velvet jacket. I love when men on the red carpet have a little bit of fun with color. Common does it a lot, and especially with this sort of rich velvet texture. It's like dressy, but also kind of funky.
Yeah,
I loved it.
It was definitely a little edgy. Like the color is an interesting choice, but it worked very well on him. I love a good color block on the red carpet, especially like you said, when guys play around with it. And I love when they pair that with a bow tie. I mean, he just looks fantastic.
You know what? 3 cheers for a bow tie.
Yeah.
I feel like the men did the skinny tie so much in the last decade that the bow tie is making a big comeback, and I'm all about it.
The bow tie is everything.
Okay.
Next, I loved this one so much, and I'm going to probably super mispronounce this, but Gina Rodriguez in
Zuhair Murad.
There you go.
There we go.
Look at this. This is like, she's a princess. She's a blinged out princess.
This is big for her too, because she's in her first feature film, which is coming out soon with Natalie Portman, Annihilation. And so this is her first sort of foray into going from television star to movie star. And I think you really see it in the choice of the dress.
And I mean, we saw this trend a lot on the red carpet, like kind of the more nude tones, the skin tones. I just love the draping in the back. I love that it's like a full ball gown without being an actual ball gown. She just, the fact that, you know, it's such a big dress, but she wore it correctly because she had a simple hair and simple makeup, and the whole look was just amazing to me.
She does a plunging neckline quite often, and I think that for her body shape and her boob size, it's perfect. It never doesn't look great on her.
It just looks good, yeah.
And she looks like a movie star. I'm so excited to see her kick things up a notch with her style and with the red carpets that she walks on, because I think that she always seems to play around, and I love that.
And I think it follows her personality. Her personality seems very much like playful and happy-go-lucky, and you can really see that in her fashion choices, so.
Next up, okay, Saoirse Ronan and Calvin Klein. Saoirse was the person I was most excited to see on the red carpet because she's been such a stunner this entire award season, and I found myself underwhelmed by this Calvin Klein gown.
Same for me.
It's beautiful. If she would have worn it to the Globes or the SAG Awards, I think we would have said, oh my God, how much fun, the oversized bow, the big train. It reminds me of something that we would see Princess Margaret wearing in The Crown. I like the dress. I just feel like she's done better all season, and her last Oscars gown was a dark hunter green sequin just majestic dress, and I was a little underwhelmed.
See, and I liked this dress by itself, like you said, but I think it didn't go well with her skin tone. She's too pale to wear this,
she gets a little washed out.
She looks very washed out. It just makes you look, you don't notice the dress. And the fact that she paired it with the same color heel and everything, I was just, like you said, very underwhelmed. Maybe with somebody more tan or something like that, they could rock this, but it just was disappointing. You want to see people bring it to the Oscars.
And she just seems to bring it at every single award show or event, and I just found this one to be a little, maybe if her hair was slicked back or she had like a, what she's done before, like a really deep, almost black purple lip, something that made it pop, but I think you used the word, you kind of don't even see her. She sort of just blended in with everything.
Wasn't a good choice.
It was not my favorite look. I like the dress and I love her.
This one I liked. Taking it a different shade of pink, we have Viola Davis in Michael Kors. She stunned, okay?
I loved this.
Everything about this, like the cut, it just fit her like a glove. It's like sequiny, so it shimmers. The
it
light
almost
picks
looks
it
like
up.
liquid. And the photos that you're seeing now, you're catching a lot of the flashback. So I know you and I, when you were watching her on the red carpet, and when you didn't catch the flashback, it is so neon. This neon sort of Technicolor pink was just such a stunner. Her skin was aglow. I loved her hair. It was so sleek at the front.
I did.
And the back was all sort of teased out.
And those hoops. I mean, she's bringing it back. I love a good hoop. And the fact that she's wearing these hoops on the
red carpet,
it just makes me happy.
And
I love her.
The color was just so bright and fun.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, she was dancing in the aisles. Oh.
She just killed it. I was so happy with her.
That was one of my absolute favorites. And she's I like to see how stars like Viola Davis work with their style when they're presenting, when they're just attending, and when they're nominated. Because she's won an Oscar, and her look was a little more sleek. Her hair was cropped and short. She was wearing a red. It sort of had the same neckline almost as the Jennifer Garner one from earlier, but because she she wasn't
Yeah, she was
presenting,
just
you know what I mean?
presenting,
It was, presenting. It's a different look.
Yeah.
Okay.
I enjoyed it very much.
This one you loved, and I did not.
Yes.
Salma Hayek in Gucci.
Okay, look at her in Gucci. To me, this screams old Hollywood, but it meets millennial pink, and I love everything about it. It is a little gaudy, a little over the top. It really reminds me of Coco. But
Yes.
if you're gonna do something like this, you go balls to the walls, and you do it at the Oscars, and I commend her.
I like the beading and the
love it.
embellishments so much. I don't like the dress underneath of it. However, her makeup choice and the lip color, I think if we would have seen that on Saoirse, we would have been having a different conversation. With the bold lip, I think that we would have talked about the dress a little bit different if Saoirse used a bold lip like she did. Because the colors are very similar.
Kind
of the dresses.
but Selma also has that more tan skin, so it looks different than Saoirse's dress
I just
at all.
didn't.
I loved it.
Didn't like
It just seriously, it just screamed to me like, look at me, here I am, I'm a statue, just come and get me. And
Come and get me and put me in something else.
I loved it. It looked so good on
really
her.
like the beading. I love the beading. I love the fact that the jewelry is part of the dress, essentially. I don't even know if maybe I would also like the dress without it. I just thought together it was a little too much look.
Yeah, she killed it though.
Just enough look.
I liked it.
Zendaya
Yes, I loved
in
this
Giambattista
too.
Valli. This might have been one of my favorite, if not my favorite of the night.
This color on her skin tone is everything. It's gorgeous. She looks amazing, and the fact that she has such a busy, she has the one shoulder thing going on and the long flowy sleeve.
A lot of sort of Grecian draping, so it's a lot of dress.
Yes, but then look at that makeup. That makeup is very neutral tone, smoky eyes. She just looks like a walking sex pot. She has her hair all sleek up, which is amazing because it flatters the dress even more. And
the hair was a perfect choice.
Oh, it's so great. And then you see her leg through it. I love this dress so much. She was amazing.
This dress for me could have gone so wrong if the draping wasn't perfect. And on her, it is perfect. And you're right, her hair and her makeup and her styling, her bold brow, don't even get me started, was so
brow.
perfect for this whole look, and it looks so effortless because of the way it kind of hangs off her. You can see it sort of draping and hanging off her shoulder there. It's just effortless beauty, even though I know it took a lot of effort.
And those earrings, can we talk about those earrings?
Yeah,
they
pretty
stunned,
great.
and they just complement the dress and complement the whole look so well. She's
She
one
changed.
of my favorite too.
She changed for the after party, the
I haven't
Vanity
seen
Fair
this one.
after party. This is
Haven't
Michael
seen this
Kors
one.
collection.
Oh.
So she kept her hair sleek and up, slightly different, but totally changed up the look. But what I like is that she kept the look in the same color family. So where you got that sort of dark brown neutral, now you're getting a more beigey neutral, beige in a good way. So she didn't have to do anything to her makeup.
Totally different body type too for this. This is a mermaid style.
This one.
Trumpet. And the other one, was totally different. So it's cool to see two different looks. So she looked great in both.
I think I liked her Giambattista Valli better.
Oh my God, yeah, me too.
Okay.
Hands down.
Next up.
We have Octavia Spencer and Brandon Maxwell. I
just loved this color.
Loved this on her. That color is fantastic. And I love the neckline. It's off center, and I want more of it.
Again, and I like the way, I love that we just switched to that photo because you can see on the side of her arm how it drapes downward in the same way that we kind of saw on Margot Robbie, the way instead of it going straight across, it kind of cascades down with that incredible pleating. Yeah. It was just such a winner. And I feel like Octavia Spencer, because there were so many really bold, bright dresses and really ornate beaded dresses, got overlooked because there was no bling on this.
Yeah.
But you called it out as soon as she walked on the red carpet. That hunter green color is just such a stunning. It looks really rich, and you want to look really rich on the red carpet for the Oscars.
Yeah, this is the Oscars, baby.
It's where you can go kind of high-end, sophisticated
Flaunt
glam.
that money.
Absolutely.
You got it. Flaunt it.
Speaking of people who flaunted it last night.
Oh my God.
This was a stunner. Taraji P. Henson and Custom Vera Wang.
Oh,
giving us some Angelina Jolie leg.
Seriously, she looks just amazing. That leg, I can't even get over it.
Those
sleeves,
arm cuffs, sleeves, I don't even know how to describe it, were one of the most fun accents that I saw on the carpet.
Yes.
Her hands kind of came out of them, but when she walked and moved, they moved and walked with her. This was just,
Genius.
It was so over the top. while still remaining kind of simple. And it has that feeling of the same material that the Zendaya one also had, where it's dressy, but because you can kind of see through it, it becomes really sexy and young.
And this was just such a showstopper. Like, everybody in their tracks, as soon as they saw her, just all attention focused on her. I mean, how can you not? Look at this dress, you guys. This is fantastic.
Did you see her shade Ryan Seacrest on the red carpet? She came out and said that she didn't, but she kind of grabbed his chin, which was a little weird.
People kind of took it out of context a little bit, so I could see where she's coming from on that. But that dress, amazing. One of my favorites.
Lupita Nyong'o.
Oh my God.
We have to just take a minute, but you're right. When we brought it up with Chadwick Boseman, we're seeing it again here. Here she is. This gown is Versace, and it looks like the Queen of Wakanda. That's what she would wear if she went to the Oscars.
This is stunning.
Oh my God, look at her hair.
But the thing about Lupita that I love is she always kills it on the red carpet, no matter what. She has a very wide range of different looks that she pulls off. This is a little bit on the edgier side. It's not so soft like we've seen in the past with her. This is just like metallic gold goddess. Give it to me, and she did it perfectly.
It screams Versace. I mean, it's a Versace gown, and it just screams Versace. The black and gold, that's what it is. What I love about her in particular is that she can take looks straight off the runway. They don't really have to be modified. If they do modify it, it's not usually that much, as she can just take those sort of funkier looks and wear them in a really regal way.
Well, she always does a little bit of an accessory too, which is something that I really like. Like, if you, I don't know if we have a close up of her hair, but she had like
you know what? I did, and I took it out like an idiot.
Oh, there, you can see it right there. Like a little bit of gold weaving. I don't know how they got that in there, but
you sew it in.
Love it. Oh, well, there
you essentially sew it in with a blunt,
amazing.
Blunt plastic needle. So she always plays with her hair too, which I love. And because she has short hair, and people think if you have short hair, you can do one or two things with it, and every time she's on the red carpet, it looks different.
She just always plays around with different accessories, especially like you said with her hair, and it just adds like that little touch of something extra.
And she changed as well from Vanity Fair After Party, and then she changed into an Armani Privé gown.
Stunning.
Again, it's just she can wear literally anything. It's ironic that she's wearing two different designers, but the dresses look like they came from the same family. The other one played up the gold with the black accents, and this plays up the black with the gold accents. I mean, together, they're absolutely beautiful together. And she has that ridiculously, amazingly toned body.
I know, that back. I was like, I could never wear that. Oh my God.
It's so good. Okay, who's next?
We have, you should say this.
Aiza Gonzalez.
I didn't know if her name was Aiza or what, but look at Aiza Gonzalez.
Or Isa Gonzalez. I think it's Isa Gonzalez.
And Ralph Lauren, stunning in bright yellow. It is highlighter yellow, just like my nails. We match. Look at that back. She's just stuns.
The gown is so simple. But the color is so bold and almost impossible to pull off.
Yeah.
She does it really well. Her beauty and styling is simple. I think the color of the lip was just enough. And I don't know many people who could pull off this shade and look normal.
Just like this style of the dress too. Like, it just fits her body like a glove. The halter looks great on her. The fact that this is a hard dress to pull off because, one, you have to worry about the front. She looks fantastic. It is tight. It is tight, people. Do you see that? Then when she turns around, you also have to look at the cutout. You know, it's a hard dress to wear, and I could not give her enough kudos.
I was actually surprised that it was Ralph Lauren because it looked a lot like Calvin Klein.
I thought it was too, actually.
I would have bet my life that it was Calvin Klein, but it is Ralph Lauren, and it's stunning. It reminds me a lot of a couple of years ago, Reese Witherspoon wore a teal version of that, different back, but sort of same kind of just plain teal. Her hair was down and straight. Yep. And Isa was a presenter, so it really, really worked, and I love the fun, sort of frisky color. It is in the Viola Davis category of it's so bright and so stunning. You just don't see it all the time, and it really, really worked. Oh, she changed too.
Oh, I didn't see.
I don't know who designed this one, but she changed too, and this was not my favorite.
No, it's very interesting. I don't like the shawl thing that she has, or the coat, or the kimono. What is that?
I think I would like it editorially because as she's moving and doing sort of the sweep, I'd love to see it on the pages of Vogue. But as an after-party dress, isn't that fun.
No.
And her dress earlier in the night was so much fun that this just didn't work for me.
Yeah, I don't like that.
All right.
Next up, Jennifer Lawrence in Christian Dior.
Duh.
Oh, she just looks amazing.
Just stop it right now,
Yeah.
Jennifer Lawrence, with your perfection.
Metallic. It's just
Metallic,
so
but
nice.
almost sort of tarnished metallic. It looks antiqued.
Yeah. Well, we could pretty much guarantee that she was going to wear Dior since
Yes.
she's the face of Dior. We've seen her in Dior all this whole press tour for her new Red Sparrow movie. But I did not expect like this metallic edge. I really, really like it. She has grown a lot in the fashion world for me, especially with this Red Sparrow premiere. We've seen her look change kind of into like this edgy goddess, and I'm digging this on her.
It's just really, again, fun.
Yeah.
It seems like now that we have moved a little bit further beyond the initial Harvey Weinstein shock, that the women on the red carpet, we saw them be sort of somber and in solidarity in black at the Golden Globes. And as award season has progressed, it's as though they've stepped out of the shadows and basically said, our message remains the same, but we're not going to stop loving our lives and having fun doing it. And I think we're seeing that at the Oscars. Speaking of which, you have to go on the website. Whitney found these amazing photos yesterday of Jennifer Lawrence with her wine, her drunk alter ego, Gail. Like, she was like stepping over seats. She's just so much fun.
She is like my alter ego. Like, I want to be Jennifer Lawrence. If I could be one person in the world, it wouldn't be Oprah. It would be J-Law. Like,
I'd probably
100%.
be
These
Oprah.
are such fun photos. She was the queen of the night.
Speaking of Jennifer Lawrence, her BFF, who she shaded during, did you see this? Emma Stone. Here she is in Louis Vuitton.
Yeah.
She won last year. I think it's beautiful. I'm a little bored, and I don't think it's appropriate for the Oscars.
I really, really like the blazer. I
love the whole look.
fun
I love the whole
bow.
look. I just think she could have gone a little bit dressier for the Oscars.
I think she's such an A-list star. She's fine.
She won last
Digging
year.
it.
Like what? I love the idea of the suit. For some reason, I think that the bow in the blazer makes it look a little bit more casual to me.
You know
So
what?
if it was structured,
I think
I think it would look dressier.
I think had had the pants been brought up a little bit more and there was like something super fun to see around the ankle, I think that would have like made it a little like better. But I don't mind this. I mean,
I love it. I love the whole look. I just don't know if it's amazingly appropriate for the Oscars. But she was sitting next to her best friend Jennifer Lawrence in the crowd, and they made a joke about La La Land winning and then getting it taken away. And Jennifer Lawrence turns to her and goes, like literally cracks up and points at her.
I love her.
Ugh.
They're the best. They're
Emma Stone
so
changed.
funny together.
Did you see this one?
No,
She
I
did
haven't.
change for the Vanity Fair party. Also
Okay.
in Louis Vuitton.
I don't like it.
She looks 12.
She looks, super
And
young.
look how young. I mean, the fact that she can pull off that young is just an impressive testament to her skincare regimen. But
also, like, I know that she's white, but get a spray tan. Like, look at those legs.
Whitney.
Oh my God.
I think I like her sort of peaches and cream alabaster skin. I just feel like the dresses,
Not good.
it's just kind of, it looks like someone Project Runwayed it in the back.
Yeah, I don't like it. I don't.
And it's Louis Vuitton.
Nah, I wouldn't waste my money.
I mean, but if they gave it to me, I would wear it.
I wouldn't.
I
I don't
would.
like it at all.
And finally, one of your favorites of the night.
Nicole Kidman in Armani. Again, we see that
Okay,
cobalt
Matt just
blue.
growled.
I like this. I don't know what Matt's talking about. He hated it so much. But again, we're up here talking about how much we like this. Okay,
Yeah.
Matt? Back off.
He's entitled to his opinion.
I
like that big ass bow.
I do too, and I love the color on her. Like, I love, love, love this color so much.
Speaking of pale skin, her skin is almost so pale it's translucent, and I think against that royal blue,
Looks amazing.
it looks
Stunning.
creamy and just flawless. I love her hair color here. Sometimes for me, it tends to be a little bit white and wash her out, but again, against the blue, it really works. I wish that someone would have taken a photo of the front of Nicole Kidman standing next to the back of Saoirse Ronan, and you just got a whole bunch of big ass bows.
Big old bows.
I like big
everywhere.
old bows.
I also like on Nicole Kidman how she had the sleek back hair. I think it really complimented, and her hair never moves. Like, seriously, she can wear it anyway, and it looks the same throughout the entire night. Like, mine
impressive.
looks different by the time I come from my desk and sit down here. So I don't know what her people does, but
When Jennifer Garner presented, her hair had fallen so much it was starting to look a little bit disheveled, and I felt for her because my hair's super straight, so it doesn't hold a curl very well.
Yeah.
So, and she was like big and teased and sexy and swept off to the side. So by the time she got up there, her hair just did not have the texture and it was really starting to get weighed down. I felt for her. I really did.
She should have had her stylist help her.
And even here, you can see that it's kind of falling. Like, I think you can tell where it meant to be a little bit more polished. But even so, we loved the whole look.
Love this. I
So
like
overall,
hers better.
a great way to end
Yeah.
award season.
Yes.
Thanks
I
for
can't believe it's
sticking with
over.
us all season, guys.
Yeah.
We'll be
Thanks,
back
guys. We enjoyed it. We'll be
next
back
year.
because it's not that far off amongst awards.
And I'm sure we say award season is over, but I'm sure there's going to be another one.
There's a ton of stuff
And
going
MTV. Oh my God! Speaking of which, Tiffany Haddish was the belle of the freaking ball,
She's so
wearing her
fun.
Uggs on stage in her reworn
I love
Alexander
that
McQueen
so much.
dress.
I love that.
It makes me very excited to see her host the MTV
she's gonna
Awards
be
because she's going to be amazing.
fantastic.
And we'll be back here, of course, for
I'm
those
not gonna
ones
miss that,
and
yeah.
all other ones. Thank you very much for joining us.
Bye,
Bye, kids.